the Ten Commandments are perfect the way they are. I think God did a perfect job like he always does, and there should be nothing added or taken away from them. But that being put aside...
Oh, the Ten Commandments. All right, and to be honest with you, I only know 6, because I just got saved a couple of days ago.
You guys are gonna cut this up anyway, right? Yeah, okay. Right.
It was a historic day when Moses brought those commandments down from the mountain. That's the day the saying, "Hey, I'm just the messenger," was invented.
The Ten Commandments weren't written down initially. They were passed on orally, but then Moses wrote them down after a nasty canker sore outbreak.
I'm single, so I don't really care about the whole adultery thing yet, okay? It ain't really significant to me. Give me a wife first, then I'll go deeper into that little commandment. But until then, I'm just worried about not wanting my neighbor's Mustang, because it look good, but I don't like Mustang. Now, my neighbor's Navigator? I be covenant me some Navigator.
You know, the Ten Commandments, when they first came out, really dampened enthusiasm for a sinful lifestyle. In fact, it was thousands of years before Hollywood was invented.
Sorry if I seem a little nervous, but I have my laptop over there and I want to make sure that no one violates, thou shalt not steal.
I remember my mom taught me as a kid, if you tell a lie, you better stick to it. Of course, now we teach our daughter, don't believe a word grandma says.
There should be more Ten Commandments, like bowling is not a sport.
Thou shalt not eat sweet potato pie too much.
Thou shalt not walk in front of thy husband on Sundays during televised NFL games.
Since we're on a roll, thou shalt have no strip malls, ugly,
Thou shalt not make sequels.
and no fast food restaurants,
How about thou shalt not duplicate this DVD unless you bought it the first time?
and no billboards. And our country would be beautiful again. That's what I think.
The Ten Commandments are the things that are the most specific in the Bible. It's the one time where God completely tells you, don't steal. He don't even try to beat around the bush. He don't be like, it's not nice to take what might not belongs to you. You shouldn't borrow and never. He say, don't steal. That's my commandment. Don't kill. He don't make no excuses for it. Hey, don't do manslaughter, involuntary manslaughter in the second degree, maybe. See, I watch a lot of Law and Order. He say, don't kill, don't murder. He tell you, don't covenant your neighbor, something like that. Your neighbor's wife, your neighbor's girlfriend, your neighbor's mom. He just say, leave your neighbor's stuff alone. He don't say, thou shalt not commit adultery unless she find is Halle Berry. Then I understand, player. That's a good move. That ain't what the Lord say. He said, I know Halle Berry fine, but don't cheat on your wife, period. It say if a man don't work, a man don't eat. Okay, that's not part of the Ten Commandments, but when you just throwing out commandments, just throw them all out. Who said we got to stop at 10? Moses? It say, thou shalt not lust. Now, Lord Jesus, if I'm in the room with Beyonce, you're going to have to show me a little grace. You're going to have to, because I'm not even trying to lust. I just looked over and said, ain't that Beyonce? Oh, Lord, I done sinned. You're going to have to forgive me because I done broke a commandment. And this has been the Boneology versions of the Ten Commandments. How about that?